What are you doing?
I'm gonna be out in a little bit. Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
You know I got you on the live stream right now, right? Everybody can hear you. You're right up against the microphone.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be quiet then. I will be out 5 minutes.
You got 2 minutes. If you're not back on by the time my root beer floats are in my hands, you owe me another $50.
I need 8 more minutes, Eric.
What the hell? What? He don't have no woman there.
What's that?
What the bleep in the bleep is going on?
I'll be out in 5 minutes.
Wait. I know you. You only need a minute and a half.
I need 8 minutes.
Goodbye. You ready? Here we go. It did it. I don't believe it.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, Panther fans. So how we doing, huh? We are on the road to Chicago, something like that. We're playing the Blackhawks tonight. Bob is back in net. There are no lineup changes as far as we've heard, so that means Hornquist is still on the ice, and Eric Stahl is, I guess, just chilling and relaxing. No big deal there. Defensive pairs remain the same, and why not? We've given up 2 goals in the last 2 games of regulation, and life is good if you're a Florida Panther fan right now. The only thing that's even remotely close to a complaint is when are Barkov and Reinhart going to get going? I hope for all of our sakes soon, right? And I'm not saying Barkov has been playing better. It's not like Reinhart's been playing bad. It's just they can't buy a goal. And, I had been advocating for a swap, right, to put White up top and Reinhart back with Lundell. But the problem is that third line looks pretty damn good right now. I don't want to mess with that either. All of the other 3 lines look pretty damn good. So Barkov, Reinhart, whatever it is, go see an exorcist, okay? Go do some meditation, do some yoga, go stand on the mountain together and just do something. Go fishing. Go to a go do something that will bond you two and have the chemistry work on the ice so that people like me can quit bitching about it. All right, what do you want to do? Let's do 6-3 Panthers tonight. And who's calling me in the middle of my pregame? A spam. You gotta love that in the middle of the pregame. So, 6-3 Panthers. Let's get a big 2 points. So it's 2-0. It's 2-0 Blackhawks. it's 2-0 Blackhawks after 1. Power play goal for the Blackhawks really early on a play that should have been embellishment on the goaltender. We did hit him, kind of barely. We grazed him on the right leg, and his left arm a couple of seconds later just went flailing like this and falling down, and he drew the call. And then Mark Stahl just got blown right past him, and the puck was in the back of the net right past Bubba Brewski. And then with 22 seconds left in the first period, Mark Stahl, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if somebody else was supposed to cover the man, but he went around the net, and then he came in front of the net, and then he screened Bob, and it's 2-0, and I don't know what the hell is going on. This is by far the worst period of play that we've had all season long. Now, I just have a question for you. I need somebody that lives down there in South Florida because we have a game on Thursday. This is important. Start driving now, okay? Go to Charlotte, get Heponiemi, get him in the car, and get his ass to the rink on Thursday. Then I want you to just put something in Sam Reinhart's drink so he can't play, and then also kidnap Eric Stahl so Coach can't put Stahl in and replace Reinhardt and get Heponiemi up there next to Barkov. So Barkov won't have a choice but to skate instead of coasting all over the ice looking to back pass to Radko Gudas when he's got a 2-on-1 with Sam Reinhart. That's it. Moving on to the second period. So, 3-0 Chicago. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I've been doing this. This is my 7th season. I've seen a lot of bad Panther games. I've had a lot of rants at the end of a lot of bad Panther games. This is a bad game. This is far and away the worst we played this year. I can't remember a game last year that we played this bad. I mean, we must have had one, right? But it's 3-0. Now, last season, 3-0 around here was like, all right, we gave them their 3. Here comes 5 from us in the second period, right? We didn't care. 3-0 was like nothing last year. Now, this is a bad game. Now, I get the fact that NHL teams have stinkers from time to time, and we are sure as hell stinking up the building. We had a 4-minute power play. We had a 2-minute power play. We had a 2, and we've had like 15 power plays in the second period, and we had 2 shots on goal. Coach Maurice did make a change. Not the change I was hoping for, but I'll give him credit for making a change. He put Bennett in Barkov's spot and moved Barkov down with Tkachuk. I guess, right? Up, down, I don't know what you even consider that. That's not the change I would have gone with, because that leaves Reinhardt still up top. Reinhardt couldn't put lipstick on a pig right now, okay? I mean, he finally, Coach put the second unit out there in the power play. Didn't matter. It's just bad. It's a bad night. Nobody's forechecking, nobody's back-checking, everybody's cross-checking. We got makeup calls coming from all the power plays that we had. I'm sure we're going to get at least 2 more Blackhawk power plays in the third period. I hope we don't get shut out. And Bob's allowed 3 goals on 14 shots. And not exactly all his fault. And at the same time, it's 3 goals on 14 shots. It's just one of those nights. Well, damn it. Oh. So it was 3-0. And about halfway through the stream, halfway through the third period, I said, all right. My dumb ass said 50 push-ups for a goal. 50 push-ups for a goal, and we got a goal. Now, I can't do 50 push-ups, but I can do 30, and that's what I did. Barely. And then, about a tenth of a second before the second goal, I said, come on, another 30 for a goal. And boom, was in the back of the net. Thought I knocked out those 30. The last 5 really hurt me. I'm going to know, because I had to lift 4 times, because I lift weights every time I get scored upon. So I'm a bit tired. I applaud the effort in the last 8 minutes of the game. I can't believe I'm saying that. I applaud the effort in the last 8 minutes of the game. We have a problem. And the problem is I'm not picking on Barkov, for the love of God, please. Don't give me any shit, okay, over this one. I'm not picking on Barkov or Reinhardt. But, I mean, what do? They can't score. And the problem is now their luck is so bad, like there's such a curse on either one of these guys right now, that when you start switching them around, now you've spread it around to 2 lines instead of just 1. When they were together, at least it was okay, that line, forget that line exists, and the other 3 are going good. And then Maurice starts moving things around, and we did get some goals. Okay, Tkachuk got a goal, Lucian got a goal. But Barkov and Reinhardt, I mean, they couldn't get groceries in the grocery cart right now, right? They walk out of the Publix and they're like, I got nothing in the cart. What about you? No, there's nothing in here either. I mean, I never see anything like it. And some people were saying it's only 3 games, but then it was 4, and it was 5, and it was 6. Now there's 7 games, guys. And granted, we're 4-2-1, which, by the way, is directly on pace for the 11-6-3 I thought we would be after 20 games, but that's another story. It's 7 games in, they have no goals. I mean, none. As in 0. As in nada. As in zilch. What do we do? Now, if I'm Coach Maurice, I put the other 3 lines the way that well, no. What do we do? What do we do? If I'm Coach Maurice, what I do is I get Heponiemi up there on the top line with Barkov. And I'm not saying Heponiemi is going to be a world beater. I'm not saying that. But he's fast, and he will force Barkov to skate the entire game, not just the last 8 minutes of the game. And it will be some kind of an energy change, an energy blood infusion, if you will. Something different. It's been the same 12 guys, all 7 games. And for the most part, we've seen the same type of thing. Tonight, we just weren't as good defensively. We weren't back-checking. We weren't aggressive. This has pretty much kind of been the offense we've seen, minus a goal here or there. The power play sucks. And that's the other part to this, is the power play is just bad. It's not good. It's not, it's just bad. And I'm just laughing because the stream is full of comments of, why did we even fire Brunette? I don't have an answer for that. Right? The stream is full of comments of, hey, maybe we should have traded Barkov instead of Huberdeau. Maybe we should have traded Ekblad instead of Uyghur. I mean, we're half kidding, but at this point, you know, that was a dumpster fire except for the last 8 minutes. And then they decided, oh, that's right. Hockey, speed, offense. And they almost made it happen, but they didn't. And it's better that they didn't, because they didn't deserve a point in that game. They didn't deserve a point in that game. We outshot them 33-22. Bob allowed 3 on 21 because 1 was the empty net. I'm not going to panic. I was the guy all summer long saying that they were going to start off slow, so I'm not going to panic. We lose games. It was surprising to lose a game like this, but you know, you're at home and you go out to Chicago, then you're going to be back home Thursday. Sometimes those one-game road trips are just, you know, full of crap. And that's what we saw out there on the ice tonight. Not going to panic. But we do need to do something with Barkov and Reinhart. I don't know what we do. Comments. Leave them. Ideas. What do we do? Right? I mean, you could put Colin White up there, but then you're splitting up. I've gone back and forth because I wanted to split up Barkov from Reinhart, but then once he did, I said, oh, wait a minute, shit. Now we got 2 lines that are screwed up because both of these guys got some kind of curse put on them. Like Huberdeau and Uyghur put some kind of curse on these guys. I don't know what it is. It's obscene. They can't score. All right. Kyle's finishing up the stream. At one point, we had 80 people. We had 80 people for a hockey stream in the middle of the week. That's good. It's pretty good. I can't complain. I mean, the level of support I'm getting, I'm blown away. I appreciate everybody showing up. Everybody super chatting. I mean, I'm doing push-ups. I'm doing curls. I'm doing pushbacks. I'm doing presses. I'm doing shoulder curls. We're having a good time. I'm going to be jacked by the end of this season. And poor Kyle's going to be flabby because instead of going to the gym, I'm working out during the games. And he's like, hey, I need to go to the gym. All right. Panthers lose 4-2. Well, 4-2-1. It's not the end of the world. We come back Thursday. I'm curious to see what the lines will be, if he's going to make some changes. We have hockey gods. Please, somebody talk to Coach Maurice. We have the space. Could we please just give Heponiemi a half dozen games? Somebody tell me why not. Why not? Just to change the blood, do a blood transfusion, something. Anybody next to Barkov. Put Spencer Knight up there. Just anybody. Anybody. All right. Let's do it. I'll be back in the morning. No points.